The future is unfolding before our eyes. Nations rise, economies transform, and the balance of power shifts. By 2050, the wealthiest countries will not just control global trade, they will define the course of humanity itself. Who will lead this new world? Which nations will stand at the pinnacle of prosperity and power? Let's count down the top 5 richest nations of 2050 and uncover the forces shaping their destiny. Coming in at number 5 is a nation that has always embraced the future, Japan. You know, when we look up at the stars, we often imagine sleek, advanced civilizations, and Japan feels like it's already living in that future. They've been at the forefront of technological innovation for decades, from consumer electronics to high-speed rail. But what's truly remarkable is how they're tackling their demographic challenges. Japan has a rapidly aging population, which could spell trouble for many nations, but not Japan. They see this as an opportunity, a chance to pioneer the future of automation and robotics. Think about it. If you have a shrinking workforce, why not create a workforce of tireless, efficient robots to fill those roles? And that's precisely what they're doing. Japan is investing heavily in robotics, artificial intelligence and automation, not just in factories, but in healthcare, services, and even companionship. They understand that these technologies aren't just about increasing productivity, they're about enhancing quality of life. In 2050, Japan will be a shining example of how a nation can turn a demographic challenge into a technological triumph. They'll be a global leader in robotics, automation, and AI, proving that sometimes the key to staying ahead is embracing the future, even if it looks a little different than we imagined. At number 4, we have a nation that embodies precision, engineering prowess, and a commitment to quality that's almost intimidating. Germany. When you think about it, Germany has always been about building things that last, whether it's cars, infrastructure, or a vision for a better tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, Germany understands that the future belongs to the sustainable. They've been at the forefront of the renewable energy revolution, investing heavily in solar, wind, and other clean energy sources. They're not just building a green economy, they're engineering a green future. But it's not just about energy. Germany is also a leader in sustainable manufacturing, green technology, and environmental protection. They're proving that economic growth and environmental responsibility aren't mutually exclusive. They're two sides of the same coin. In 2050, Germany will be a beacon of sustainability, a model for how a nation can thrive economically while also protecting the planet for future generations. They'll demonstrate that the true measure of a nation's wealth isn't just its GDP, but its commitment to a healthy, sustainable future. Chapter 3. Coming in at number 3 is a nation bursting with energy, ambition, and a youthful spirit that's impossible to ignore. India. We're talking about a nation with the youngest workforce on the planet, a place where innovation and entrepreneurship are practically woven into the cultural DNA. India's rise is being fueled by a technological revolution. They're becoming a global hub for software development, IT services, and cutting-edge research. But it's not just about coding and algorithms. India is also leveraging technology to tackle some of its most pressing challenges, from poverty to healthcare access. Think about it. With a population of over 1 billion people, even small technological advancements can have a massive impact. And India is thinking big. They're investing in space exploration, artificial intelligence, and biotechnology, aiming to become a global leader in these fields. In 2050, India will be a technological powerhouse, a nation that has harnessed the ingenuity of its people to create a brighter future, not just for India, but for the world. Chapter 4. At number 2, we have a nation that needs no introduction, a nation built on the spirit of innovation, the audacity of ambition, and the unwavering belief that anything is possible, the United States of America. You see, the United States has always been a magnet for dreamers and doers, a place where people come from all over the world to pursue their passions and turn their ideas into reality. It's that relentless drive to push boundaries, to explore the unknown, that has kept America at the forefront of human progress. Think about it, from the invention of the airplane to the development of the internet, from landing on the moon to mapping the human genome. The United States has consistently pushed the boundaries of what's possible, and that spirit of innovation isn't going anywhere. In 2050, the United States will remain a global leader in technology, finance, and entrepreneurship. It will continue to be a breeding ground for groundbreaking discoveries, disruptive technologies, and world-changing ideas. Chapter 5. And now for the nation that claims the top spot, a nation that has undergone a transformation of epic proportions, a nation that has awakened to its full potential, China. China's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. In just a few decades, they've gone from a developing economy to a global superpower, and their economic engine shows no signs of slowing down. But it's not just about economic might. China is also investing heavily in education, research and development, laying the groundwork for long-term growth and innovation. They're building world-class infrastructure, connecting their cities with high-speed rail, expanding their energy grid, and investing in cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence and quantum computing. They're not just playing catch-up, they're aiming to lead the next technological revolution. In 2050, China will be more than just the world's largest economy. It will be a global leader in technology, innovation, and influence. But the future is not just about wealth, it's about vision. These nations are poised to lead, but the true question remains, how will they shape the world? Will they choose sustainability over consumption, innovation over stagnation, cooperation over rivalry? The decisions made today will define the world of tomorrow. What role will your country play? The countdown to 2050 has already begun. Let's make it a future worth fighting for.